Today we're driving the all-new 2025 Toyota 4Runner. This is a TRD Off-Road Premium, which means it costs around $56,000. We've got a locking rear differential, crawl control, multi-terrain select, downhill assist control. We've already done a street driving impressions video on this, give you guys some first driving impressions. This is actually the first 2025 4Runner that I drove, and it feels great on the road. Let's see how it does off-road. We've got a tighter, more technical course out ahead of us. We have forward, side, rear camera views in this. We're already in 4 low, so we'll see how this kind of does off-road. Let's walk you guys around it real quick, show you what the exterior looks like. This is painted in Heritage Blue. It's got the 2.4 liter I-Force turbocharged engine, so 278 horsepower, 317 pound-feet of torque. 2-speed transfer case, 4 high, 4 low, 2 high. We're on a set of Falcon Wild Peak AT3WA tires, which seem to be more of a highway-oriented version of this Wild Peak. Sidewalls look good, but the rest of it looks pretty standard. 265/70 R18s, fixed running boards. About the same amount of back seat room we've seen in the 4Runner before. Get a power tailgate. And because this isn't the hybrid, a little bit lower of a load floor here with a bit more cargo space, which I like to see. All right, I'll top inside. We'll take this off-road. We've walked you around the new 4Runner pretty extensively. We will see what type of off-road modes we have here. So if we go into multi-terrain select, rock, mud, sand. I think I'm going to leave this in sand. That seems like a pretty good setting. And we're going to leave the rear diff unlocked for now, unless if we absolutely need it. Cool. We'll leave our camera on auto there, so that whenever we dip below about 10 miles an hour, it'll automatically turn on. I think when it comes to price, value, this TRD off-road package might be kind of the way to go if you're only just doing light off-roading. There we go. Getting up there no problem in 4 low. Ride quality seems to be really nice off-road. Still maintains good ground clearance, just shy of 10 inches. We have off-road tuned Bilstein dampers, non-adjustable. We've driven so many Tacomas that we just have a ton of seat time in them. I was expecting this 4Runner to feel more like the Tacoma, but really, it's a bit better built, a little bit tighter. Not as many shakes or rattles. Of course, you feel that shorter wheelbase, but it really does drive nicely. I do wish these cameras stayed on just a little bit longer for a little bit higher speed. All Toyota would have to do is to design a dedicated off-road mode for them to stay on and kind of be road legal, I guess, at speed. Nice section through here. I mean, good approach angles, good departure. Staying left through here, nice. And then it levels out. Cool. Steering is light. Throttle's easy to modulate. Good visibility too. The 4Runner's always been really good about that. It's kind of a funny course sometimes. Got a few different off-road courses today. One for the Trail Hunter, one for these TRD off-road trims, and then another completely separate course for the TRD Pro, which is a little bit higher speed, but it also incorporates some steep inclines. Honestly, this doesn't really feel that different from the Land Cruiser with the High Force Max powertrain. You can just get into it for a lot less money. Still plenty of torque here. Suspension is comfortable. And you get a locking rear diff. The suspension tuning here definitely isn't as supple as the TRD Pro. It doesn't really maintain that tire contact as well, but that's okay. No disconnectable front sway bar here either. This TRD Off-Road feels a little bit stiffer than the Tacoma counterpart TRD Off-Road. I'd say the Tacoma was almost under-damped at higher speeds. This might do a little bit better with these Bilsteins. Fun little course. Looks like it goes down straight here. Again, we ran a very similar course in the Tacoma TRD Off-Road last year and the Land Cruiser. So if you want a comparison video, go check out those on the channel. Tires seem to be doing okay off-road too. Again, mostly just kind of a dirty 2-track that's been bulldozed with some cool elevation changes. Throttle's easy to modulate here. Same with the brakes. There we go. Some steep drops here. Good turning radius. There's some bumps. All right. It's a little bit stiffer. But for what this is, probably about right. All right, we've got our red cone here. I assume this means this is kind of the end of the trail. Nice. All right, well, hopefully that gives you guys a taste of this TRD Off-Road package. A little bit stiffer suspension setup than what we see in the Tacoma, but I think for what this application is, it's about right. It rides well on the street, still retains some off-road chops. Overall, drives well in multiple different types of environments. All right, that's gonna be a wrap for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out the POV street drive of this TRD Off-Road. And we've also got some TRD Pro videos for you guys and some videos on the new Trail Hunter. We'll try to get some more content on like the higher trims, the Limited, the Platinum, but we did do a video on the 4Runner SR5, and that's either out already or will be coming on the channel shortly. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.